Hey guys, this is Rachel again. I had a request from two viewers. One was Mish Capiche and the other was Zimbot Clark, who left comments on my first video, which I really appreciate. And they wanted to see a more in-depth look at my study routine and how I use the top-loading envelope system to kind of plan out my time for the week for studying and home to-dos and things like that. So I wanted to get right into it. And as you notice, I have changed my Filofax because I did receive the personal Malden and Ochre, and I absolutely love it. I love that I can put more information in this, and I will be doing a updated setup video, so don't worry about that. But I'm just going to open it up and flip to the section with the study routine in it. So if you can see my tabs, I've added a few more tabs here, and then towards the back here is a little pink tab that's sticking out a little farther than the rest down here at the bottom. And so I can just pull that tab and open it up into my weekly routine. So from this view, what I have done is taken two top-loading envelopes and put them back to back. And inside each top opening envelope, I have cut Moleskine grid paper to fit inside after I had planned out how many squares across I could fit four evenly spaced columns, so that I had my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday here on the left side, and then on the right side I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then an extra column for notes or anything else that I would need it for. And then along the left side, I have put the time blocks basically, and left a space between each hour. So at the top here I have, grab a pen, 8 a.m., a space, 9 a.m., a space, and then 10 a.m., and so forth, all the way down to 11 p.m., and that obviously is for the half hour. And what I did was I took my school schedule after it was finalized for this upcoming fall term, and I color code all of my classes. So each class has its own specific color, and everybody has a different way to color code, if you even color code at all. And obviously I've just kind of chosen colors and then assigned those colors in my binders, and how I organize all of my school documents, and then how I use those in this organizer as well. So some of the classes that I have are evidence, which I have on Monday and Wednesday, and then civil procedure, which I also have on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, and then criminal law is also Monday, Wednesday. Another class that I have here Tuesday and Thursday is international law. I have law review, moot court, and constitutional law Monday and Wednesday. Those have assigned times. I obviously can't change the times for those. Those are set in stone. So I went ahead and put those on the schedule. Now, I was going to use washi tape, but the thin washi that I have would not fill up those blocks. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to, in a colorful way, in a creative way, block out those large amounts of time where the thin washi wouldn't be able to do that. I didn't want to do 2 rows of washi or anything like that. So I'm going to just pull out this grid and show you what I did, and show you a little closer look here. So for the civil procedure class, I actually took these transparent Post-its that you can find anywhere, and I cut it to fit the vertical column, and then I put a piece of that blue washi tape over it, and again use my white pen because I'm obsessed with using the white pen, on top of the washi tape. I hope you can see that okay. That's what I did for those time blocks where they're larger, and it's an hour. It actually is just a little over an hour that it takes up space in that time block. And then everything else that I wanted to do throughout the week, home to-dos, working out, what time I eat my meals, I literally just mapped it out and then added the thin washi to it. So breakfast at 8, I'd like to meal plan on Fridays because I only have one class. So have breakfast, meal plan, study here, lunch, go to my class on campus, go ahead and get groceries after class, come home, prep those meals, and then work out, have dinner, water my plants, and then at the end of the night, journal read, and things like that. So you'll notice that this all stays the same, but on top of the envelope, I've added these same transparent Post-its, but vertically. And that way, I've actually mapped out when I'm going to be studying for each class. Because being in law school, you have a lot of reading to do, a lot of cases you have to read, case briefs, writing assignments, talking about these cases in class. It's a lot of reading, so it's big chunks of time that are taken up. You know, an assignment doesn't take 30 minutes. Reading a chapter could take 2 to 3 hours depending on how big that chapter is or what the reading assignment is for class. So I've taken these flags and just stuck them on the outside of these envelopes so that I could move them very easily if, when school starts next week, I see that this is going to need to change. So, and again with the washi tape, because it's washi, you can take it off. And that's very nice too. So if something changes in this whole scheme of my schedule, I can pull out that sheet of paper just like I did, take the washi off, redo it, no big deal. And I like this. It's kind of crafty, it's a little bit scrapbooky, it's colorful, it catches my eye, I like looking at it, and it's helpful. So I hope that explained it a little bit better. Let me actually go into a little bit more about those extra things that I do outside of school. So I had a goal of getting up at 7:30 every morning, having my breakfast, and starting my day. I wanted to try to eat lunch around 12 to 12:30 every day. I wanted to have dinner around these times, taking into account travel time to and from campus. And then the workouts, I've put in dark blue washi. And my home to-dos, I've put in the orange washi. So I've planned workout for every day. That's not realistic. I'm probably not going to be working out every single day, but if I can fit it in, if school doesn't get in the way, those are the times that I need to be working out. On the the orange washi, I've got, need to water my plants twice a week, do a weekly review on Monday for the week before. Tuesday I have nothing to do because Tuesday's a really busy day. Wednesday I don't have anything to do. That's a really busy day. I want to vacuum on Thursdays. Again, like I mentioned before about meal planning, grocery shopping, and watering plants on Fridays. Saturdays is laundry day. Sundays is cleaning the bathroom and doing my workout plan for the following week. So I hope that's helpful. I did want to mention or actually show you guys something that I came up with couple of years ago, and I did this on Excel spreadsheet, and this is the same exact concept, but it's just done in Excel and it's color coded, and I broke things down very detailed here on the times. And this is when I was working a full-time job and going to school part-time. So I had 1 to 2 classes. This class I had on campus, and then I had to study for the LSAT to get into law school. And I color-coded everything and I planned out my whole week. And this is just to help me when I feel kind of lost, when I'm sitting there going, I don't know what to do today, or feel like I'm wasting my day. I can look at this and get back on track. I did want to show you my color key from when I had this originally. Let me put something behind this so you can see it a little better. So I've got nutrition in yellow, meals in green, beauty in pink, work was in purple, Exercise was in a teal because that's my favorite color. School was in light blue. Anything that had to do with housekeeping was in gray, and then spiritual was in an orange color. So that's how I got started with this. And I just wanted to show you that you don't have to do everything by hand here. I enjoy doing things like this, so I like looking at it and being able to change it. This is just as easy. Once you have this set up, it's very easy to change and tweak and print out and then add to your Filofax. And these actually did slip in the top loading envelopes, so you could do the same exact thing with an Excel document, and you could probably do it in Word as well. And lastly, before I end the video, I did want to show you something I worked on yesterday, and that is my monthly to-dos. It looked a little different on the last video. It had the same grid paper and some washi tape about things that I wanted to do every month. I used one of those, it's like a Project Life card, but it's not Project Life. I think it's the Recollections brand, and I had to trim down the card to make it fit inside of the top loading envelope, because if you can see from my cardio one, it's pretty wide. So that doesn't fit in. This is the other side of the cardio one. It doesn't fit in, so I had to trim it quite a bit, but it still didn't cut off the grid of the month, and was able to round the corners. And then these are actually just page flags that are paper and not transparent, so I use a lot of these. So the paper ones instead of the transparent ones. And I got this idea from Joy from Oh Hi Joy, and she has the same concept with her weekly chores, so she does it similar to this, but I've used this as my month. Same things that I had on my last video, but I just took my financial monthly to-dos, I put those on green paper. Anything with the office work is on blue. Anything with home or the apartment is in purple, and then anything beauty related is going to be in pink. So I did want to show you that. So there's so many different ways that you can schedule your time and plan it out, that the possibilities are really endless. And I still haven't finished my daily to-dos, but I did cut up another one of those cards that had 1 through 12 here and 13 through 24 here, and I thought that was perfect for each hour of the day. So I'm going to work on my daily routines on this card, and then when I do a subsequent video, I will show you that as well. So I hope that was helpful for those of you who were interested. And if you have any questions, or I didn't go over something, or you need some more explanation, please let me know. I check my comments a few times a week, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Bye!